tired of just driving alone? Are you sick of working out by yourself? Are you tired of walking around the mall without a hand to hold? Are you just tired of being by yourself? Are you sick and tired of eating alone, drinking by yourself? Well, guess what? Single Soulmates is coming to YouTube on my YouTube channel every Fridays at 9 p.m. If you are ready for love, if you are ready for marriage, or if you're just ready to date, come on up, get on that screen, shoot your shot to the other singles that's going to be watching you. Every Friday night on my YouTube channel, Single Soulmates. I'll see you there, 9 p.m. Single Soulmate.
Oh, what's going on, everybody? I promise you, every time I look at every time I see that video, I die. I crack myself up. Let me tell you guys something. I am my biggest fan. If you are not your biggest fan, you need to reevaluate some things, okay? You have to be your biggest fan, and I am truly my biggest fan. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am your host, Miss Sabrina Soul. And this is Single Soulmates on YouTube, another Friday night at 9 p.m. And you know exactly what this means. This means that this is an opportunity for you guys to come on screen with me, to shoot your shot, and to pretty much put yourself out there so you can try to make a love connection, okay? You never know who you might meet on the screen. You never know who will watch the replay back and say, you know what? There is my husband. I've been waiting for him. Oh my God, he's perfect. He's 6'3". He's in New York. I'm in New York. He has 2 dogs. I love dogs, or whatever the case may be. So just to let you guys know that if your soulmate is not here tonight watching you, this video is going to stay on YouTube, and thousands of people usually view my videos, and you just never know. 2 months from now, somebody might see this video and say, you know what? There's my soulmate. There she is. And you just never know what kind of connection can be made. So anyway, thank you so much. Welcome back to my channel. Even though you have the opportunity to have a love connection, this is a dating show. So we do talk about dating tips, dating subjects, anything related to dating. If you would like to come up and tell your dating story, to give advice, to get advice, we would love to have you on. I would love to have you on. I'm used to having Tyrone with me, and I say we, but I would love to have you on and, come on the screen just to let everybody know. The StreamYard link is pinned at the very top in the comment section. All you have to do is click that link, and then I will bring you on the screen with me so you can shoot your shot. All right. So just to let everybody know, I do have someone backstage. I wanted to talk a little bit more, but we can get to that a little bit later. But I do have somebody behind the scenes, and I am about to bring him up. So let's see if he is a single waiting to shoot his shot. Let's see. I don't know. He might have some advice for us. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, and one more thing. There is a tornado watch in my area, guys, and I literally have one bar. I really hope that I don't get disconnected. If so, I will try to log back on if I lose you, but if not, then we might have to just wait until next Friday. But there is a tornado watch and my internet is crazy, so please bear with me. All right, here we go. What's going on, Sean Stokes? How are you? Oh, I can't hear you. Let me see. Do you have your volume button up? And your lighting is a little off too. Oh, I can hear you. Oh, no, I cannot hear you. I can't hear you. I heard something. I heard something with your laptop make a noise. You want to go back out and try to come back in again? And try to go to your settings? Yeah, I can't hear you. Oh.
Testing your speakers on StreamYard.
I hear music. I can't hear you. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, and your lighting is a little bit off. Go ahead and get that together. Maybe you need to go back to your settings, Sean, and okay, all right, good. All right, guys, what's going on? Shout out to everybody in my chat. If you have not liked this video yet, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, we would love to have you here in our Soulmate community. Definitely subscribe to my channel. Let me go over here to the chat. What's going on, Miss D? How are you? Profound thinking. I'm thinking that is Sean. Hopefully we can get him back on. Hopefully he can get his connection working. It's so crazy because just to let you know, every time I always do lives and stuff like that with any of the guests that I have on, I always tell them, please log in at least 5 to 10 minutes early so we can check for connections. Like I'm so crazy about that. Like I'm usually way early than everyone, and I'm on live on Instagram saying, hey, come on over. Like I'm here waiting for them. And sometimes we do. A lot of times when we're starting late, it's because it's connection problems. And then eventually we do finally get it. So just to let you know, click that link to join in live. It is that StreamYard link, which is here, which is also in the comment section, and it is pinned at the top. Sorry, guys, I have paint on me. I promise you, I did take a shower. I thought I got all the paint off. You guys know I'm doing some remodeling, so I'm sorry. Excuse the paint marks. Hey, Lola W. Hi, Ariel. Hi, Nancy. Hey to my soulmates in the chat. What's going on? Thank you so much, Dawn. I appreciate that. Miss Pretty Amazing says, is Ty coming? Unfortunately, Ty is not going to be here with me tonight. He is not going to be here. Hi, AKA underscore DLA. Hey, Mr. Mita Joe. She is a bona fide in real life soulmate. As you can see, guys, if I do have a membership program, and it is to join the single soulmate, well, not the single soulmates, but to join my soulmate community. See that little S right there with the circle? If they have that beside their name, that's to let you know that they are one of my bona fides, like in real life soulmates, okay, over here on YouTube. Ms. D said this should be entertaining. Yeah, it is going to be slightly entertaining. What's going on? Ms. D, what's going on? Diane. Hey, Monique King, I saw you earlier. Hey, Marriott. Ms. D, yes. Hopefully Sean can. Good. I'm glad you can hear me. Good. Hopefully Sean can come on. Hey, Anissa, how are you? Hey, Simply Fit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, my soul sisters and my soul brothers, honey. When we about to get some soul mates, okay? So anybody that is interested in shooting your shot, if you are interested in finding a love connection, definitely click that link so you can come on screen with me so we can ask you some questions, the questions that your soulmate, your future soulmate might just want to know. But also, too, we do talk about dating, everything and anything on here. If you have any advice that you would like to give the people that will be watching this, I would love for you to come on. If you need any advice and for me and for my chat to help you out with anything, you can come on, tell us your story. This is a safe space. And yeah, dating everything. So this is an adult show over here. You know what I'm saying? This is where we have fun. It's not so serious. Like I live for soulmates, single soulmates. I get so excited when Fridays go. Well, it's only been the second Friday, but will you have other guests co-host the dating show? Miss D, ironically, yes, I will. And Tyrone just happened to be the first gentleman on my show with me, but I will absolutely have other co-hosts join me for this segment of Single Soulmates, and I'm so excited. I've already talked to a few of the people, and just to let you know, for the most part, it's always going to be a male. So if you guys are saddened that it's not going to be another female up here with me, unfortunately, it's not. It's only going to be males that's going to be co-hosting with me any other times that I will have co-hosts. So just to let you know that. Nancy says, hopes Adorables is feeling better. She is feeling a little bit better. Her cough has gone down. She did, for everybody that's been following me, a lot of people have been reaching out to me. She did have a upper respiratory infection, a sinus infection, and a chronic cough. Her cough has gone down. She doesn't have a fever. She doesn't have COVID or anything. It's just like a sinus infection, but she's doing a lot better. Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate that. We have Sean backstage, so we're going to bring him back up. Hopefully he has everything straight now. Let's go ahead and bring him back up. Hi, Sean. Oh, I can't hear you. Let me see. I can't hear you. No, I muted your mic. I'm unmuting it. God, I don't know what to. No, my volume is up. Make sure the volume is on your laptop. Like it's not muted, or I don't know. Because in the very I hear something with your laptop. You sure your laptop has a mic? It does? What about going on your phone? I can't hear you. I can't hear. Okay, yeah. Try your cell phone. Okay, try your cell phone. Okay, all right, honey. Okay, all right, guys. Hopefully he could get it together. I know, I don't know Sean personally, but I can tell you he does follow me on social media. He definitely follows me on Twitter. Like, you know, he definitely communicates, and he definitely is a supporter of mine. And I would love to have him on and hear what he has to say. Like, I don't know, is he come up here to shoot a shot or what? Anyway, I guess he's still trying to get it together. All right, guys. So just to let you know that I'm going to say it again. I'm going to try to keep reminding everyone, because I know everyone is, or not everyone, but a lot of you guys are new to this. Shout out to the 60 that are watching right now. Make sure you click that thumbs up. My bars are going in and out. If I lose you, I will try to come back on because of that tornado that we have, the tornado watch. If you are interested in coming up on the screen with me and shooting your shot so you can possibly find a love connection, click that StreamYard link in the comment section and I will bring you up. Now, tonight, I have a bunch of questions that I would like to ask you guys, and that's how the segments are going to kind of go, because I do want to talk about dating. It's a lot of things within dating that I feel like we as women and men, especially that are dating, we just don't know. We think we might know, but we don't. And it would be so amazing to actually discuss some of these topics and you guys give your opinions so we can kind of communicate each other. This is the way to help each other, okay? Because we single out here. It's the reason why we're single. We may not know the reasons why we're single. I know the reasons why I'm single. But you guys might make me like look at it a little bit differently. But I do have some questions that I definitely want to know from you guys. And this is for men and women as well. My very first question is okay, we're not even going to go there. We're going to say, how soon is too soon to be intimate with someone that you're dating? How soon is too soon to be intimate with someone that you are dating? How long do you wait? Like, do you have like that 90-day rule? Do you wait like 6 months? Are some of you guys waiting until you're married? Like, what are some of the things that you would like to say? And you could put it in the chat if you want to come up. If you have a story that you would like to tell us, absolutely, we would love to hear it. Monique King says, Sean is so funny. I hope we get this worked out. Me too. Oh, I don't know if Sean is watching, but SJ says she was recommending trying a different browser, Chrome, Mozilla, Firefox, Edge, etc. Crazy Homebody Girl says, I think it depends on the person. I know personally for me, you know what? I'm gonna put it in the comment section. When When is too soon to be intimate with someone you are dating? Oh, I don't have my glasses on. I hope this is okay. Oh, okay. All right. We have Sean back. But I definitely want to, I'm going to star that question. All right. Let's try Sean again. Sean.
Hello. How you doing today, Sabrina?
Hey, how are you? We can hear you.
Thank God. Thank God. Okay. Well, how are you doing today?
I'm well. How are you? What's going on? First of all, let me just say thank you so much. You always have supported me from day one. So I definitely want to say thank you face to face to you. I know like we type each other and you know, and I might heart something or whatever, but I've never really verbally face to face been able to tell you thank you for your support. But I definitely wanted to say that.
Well, someday I thank you. And we're welcome.
Thank you. So what brings you on tonight?
Well, I asked you today how to get on, and said I'm going to try it today. So see what's going on.
Okay. Okay. So what do you mean? Like you gonna try what?
I'm trying to shoot my shot. That's what I'm trying to do.
You try to shoot your shot? Okay. So you're actually trying to make a love connection.
Well, hopefully that'll happen in the process.
Wow. Okay. All right. So let me start here. So where are you from?
Well, I was born in Killeen, Texas, but I currently live in Virginia. Military brat, and but I live in Virginia. Yes, I'm in the midst of the storm, just like you are, and tornado, hurricane, and so forth. So, well, the residue of the hurricane, but in the midst of tornado, rain, and all of that stuff now. But it's not as bad here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we just have a lot of wind, a lot of branches are falling, a lot of leaves are falling. It's like scattered showers and stuff like that. So I'm thinking with the wind, it's like messing with our internet. But right now my internet looks good. So okay, so you're in Virginia. So let me ask you, how old are you?
49.
You're 49. Wow. Okay. Okay. How tall are you, Sean?
5'7".
Okay.
I'm a shorty.
You know what? Well, you're perfect. You're perfect for somebody out there. Okay, you're perfect for somebody out there. So, to them, you might be the tallest thing in the world. So,
True indeed.
You're 5'7". Do you have any kids, Sean?
No children at all.
Do you want kids?
Well, I'm in the state of being ambivalent about it because if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It doesn't make me or break me. It does not matter to me.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, because, I'm not one of the men pressed. I just got to be a father. Got to have a late seed and what have you. I'm the last one on my father's side, actually. You know, if I pass, the name dies out with me on my father's line because he's going on now. However, on the other side, it's just that it hasn't happened now. I'm not saying it would never happen, but it's just that I'm not pressed about it.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So would you date someone with kids?
Yes, I have historically done that. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So what do you do for a living?
Well, currently, am I allowed to say where I work?
I mean, well, you don't have to say where you work, but you can tell us what you do for a living.
Well, I'm in academic advisement. I've been in higher education now for 22 years. I work as an academic advisor. What have you. Before that, I was a professor, college professor in history.
Okay. 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 So what is your sign?
Okay. Well, they say I'm a Taurus.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. Stevie Wonder and I have the same birthday, May 13th. So.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. Now, do you have an age preference?
I would think if I put an age preference on it, maybe as young as I'm 49, so maybe as young as 35, maybe as old as 55, 56, 35, 56. let's go that 21-year range. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Have you ever been married before?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Really? How long ago has it been since you've been married?
I was divorced in 2018. So, so it's 4 years now. So
How long were you married?
from 2013 to 2018, so 5 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer if you don't want. What was the reason why you guys decided to separate?
Well, I think, I'm going to say it's drama and trauma and all of that. I really had no business getting married. I really didn't. I think it was just it wasn't a spur of the moment thing, but it was just, I just did not have any business getting married. I thought I loved her and all of that, which I did. But it was not necessary. We were not compatible per se. We were not compatible at all.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think what it is, I overstepped. I overstepped myself, and I went against my gut feeling. I really knew I should not have, but I disobeyed myself. I would say that, and went against my better judgment and did it.
So why did you if you knew better, and if you knew that that's what your gut was saying at that time, what were the reasons that made you feel like you wanted to pursue and go through with the marriage? What were the reasons? Because obviously you were weighing your pros and cons, and obviously you knew the cons were there, but you decided obviously to go with the pros. What were the reasons that made you get married?
Well, I think, that's been the argument. Should people marry for love? And I think the idea is that I believe that I loved her enough to marry her, even though my gut was saying I should not have. Don't do it. Don't do it. That was the main reason to love. I wasn't in a place in my life at that time of being lonely. I was alone, but not lonely. And some people cannot distinguish the difference between the two. Some people say, I'm just so lonely. I'm just so lonely. And they choose out of loneliness instead of being alone, quote unquote. I was content in my singleness or what have you, just like I'm content in my singleness now. And so I think just going back to the top of your question, I married her because I loved her. And number two, I believed at that time that we could build something together and we could work together, or how I was sadly mistaken, because it just became one thing after the other. It was just insecurities and all.
Wow. So obviously love was just not enough, huh?
It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. And when I think about it, with the show that you were on and the dilemma that a lot of people face, that in westernized culture, we tend to push that narrative to marry for love, whereas in Eastern culture, marriages are more arranged, and of course we see that they have a less divorce rate than we do. But yet, and I think about a person that I asked, and I said, how is it in your culture when you're talking about? They were from India, and she said, well, we marry for the sake of building a family, and if love comes, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But however, we in America, we say, I love you, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. 5, 10, 20 years later, we say, I hate you. I wish I had never met you. So, we kind of like, we kind of like become flippant on that issue.
Yeah, sometimes it's not even 5 or 10 years. Sometimes it's 6 months to 2 years.
Yes. I mean, I was listening to something. I get a notification. One of my guilty pleasures, MAFS. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Married at First Sight.
I love that show. I mean, I just got the notification today that the last couple that was married on season 14, now they're splitting up. Katina and Elijah Wan.
Yes, I saw that. She posted it and saying for their privacy to not. Yeah, I just saw that. It's so unfortunate, honestly. I mean, we're getting off subject, but they should never get married. They should have never gotten married.
No. I mean, because so that means nobody from that season stayed together. No one. So, when you look at that, I mean, and you look at the rates in America now, they were 51, 52% divorce rate. So it's almost like a crapshoot. You got a 1 out of 2 chance of making it.
Yeah, I just think it's just different times now. How it was 30
Yeah,
years ago and how it is now, and how,
of course.
people kind of looked at marriage as being sacred then. Like, if
Yes.
you have married at first sight, 90-day fiance, I mean, it's just the values that come with marriage, just the views from it, how it was, like I said, 30 years ago is just not how it is now. We're just in different times now.
We
And
are.
yeah, yeah. All right. So
Most definitely.
what are some of your deal breakers, Sean?
One of my deal breakers, I guess, just and that's like some women. I'm deal breaker, just lying to me. Just, just tell me the truth. I can handle it. I'm big. I'm a big enough man to handle it. I might be short in stature, but I'm big enough to handle it. To handle what you got to tell me. Just tell me the truth. And I think another deal breaker is insecurity, extreme insecurity. I'm an extroverted person. I'm
Mm-hmm.
friendly, but not flirtatious. And don't take my being friendly, being flirtatious.
Yeah.
So and I don't like that, and I'm going to trust you as long as you give me a reason to trust you. I'm not going to ask you where have you been, who did you talk to, what did you talk about, how long did you talk, how long did you stay there, who you been talking to the whole day. No, I'm not going to. That's not. I don't want to know all that. I'm not trying to track a woman's every move, nothing like that, because I'm not trying to be her dad. I don't want her to be my mom.
Yeah. It's
So
just it
yeah,
gets exhausting.
yes, it is. It is. I mean, I hate toxic relationships. And so that would be a deal breaker. Insecurities, lying to me. I think another deal breaker. I mean, I can forgive. She comes to me truly repentant, I can
Mm.
forgive her stepping out for her stepping out.
So let me ask
I
you
can.
this: have you ever cheated?
Yes, I have. I have years ago. I have when I was in a relationship. I have, and I went and asked for forgiveness of her, and she forgave me. And of course we crossed that bridge, and we worked through it. But it's just that I try to show grace. I try to show grace. That's what I do. Because I believe in the whole idea of just being a compassionate person. Because no, I've learned not to say what I would never do.
Yeah.
You know, people say I never do. How can you? No, I learned just never to say never. So I'm
Hmm.
not just like that's it. You cheated on me one time. That's it. That's it. But now we do it a multitude of times. Don't take my kindness for weakness. That's what I'm saying.
Right. So you're pretty much giving someone that you're dating a one-time pass to be to go out and have some fun for one night. So you're saying you're going to give them that one day, that one-time pass. They were to use it wisely,
Well,
huh?
I look at it as like car insurance. Just because you have a car insurance don't mean you can just go and wreck your car. Just in case you do it. I mean, nobody goes out there I wouldn't think so. And I don't think people just go out there intentionally. I'm going to see who I can run into today. I'm going to see, I mean, how can I destroy somebody else's vehicle with this vehicle? But the idea, it covers you just in case you do. And I think the idea is that at the end of the day, we're two imperfect people. We're two imperfect people, and
That's right.
our love must cover our imperfections.
Yeah, I get it. So I forgot to ask you, are you interested in getting married again if you were to meet someone?
I would love to. If marriage, I mean, if relationship leads to marriage, I would love to do that. I would love to do that.
All right. Kiki would like to know, are you ready
So,
for love now?
yes, I am. My heart is open. My heart is open for love right now. This is my month right here. This is my month. November is my month. Even though I was born in May, I didn't mean to further your question, but
Oh, you're
this is my
fine.
month because today is what, November the 11th. 10 days from now will be November the 21st. November the 21st, I was in Norfolk General Hospital, getting to have open heart surgery. You know, and yeah, I had gotten down to 114 pounds, and when the doctor cracked my chest open, my mitral valve was over 70% eaten up. You know, and the sad thing about it all came from something that happened in 2000. My father was living at that time, and my mother was living at the time as well. But in 2000, I had a feeling that fell out my tooth, and I never got it filled. I didn't think it was something so deadly, and I
Okay.
didn't get it filled. And what happened was food kept getting packed on in that hole, and where the feeling was, and it spread bacteria through my bloodstream. And so, I was young, man. I was 27 when it fell out, 28 when I went into surgery. But I didn't start feeling the effects until the next year. So I think the commonality of it is how something so small can be so deadly, and so around August, something like that, I started feeling very sleepy and feeling, I didn't have a desire to eat. And just as soon as I drink water, it'd be like a diuretic. 5 minutes later, I got to go to the bathroom. And, I started questioning myself if I needed the blue pill or not, because, I wasn't working. I was like, oh God, what's going on here? As it turned out, I went to the cardiologist and he said, Mr. Stokes, you have a heart murmur. I said, no, I didn't. He let me listen to it. And so he said, I'm going to have to send you to Centera Norfolk General to see, for further testing. And I said, well, it'll be just my luck that I have to stay overnight. And they said, well, Mr. Stokes, we're going to have to keep you. So for 8 days, they pumped me with antibiotics. And on the 9th day, they cracked my chest open. That's what it was. My mitral valve was eaten up because of that bacteria endocarditis. So I stayed in the hospital from November 21st until roughly December the 3rd of that year.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what?
I tell people, always floss your teeth. Always make sure you get the spilling filled. Whatever. Take care of your teeth.
You have to take care of you. Period.
Yes, you have to take care of you. Yes.
And to anyone that's watching this now and that will watch this later, it's only one you. Take care of you.
Take care of you.
Wow, that's an amazing story. I'm so glad that you're here with us today, telling us this story. And this might definitely encourage someone out there to say, you know what, let me go get this checked out. Let me get that checked out. Let me check on this. Like, I remember when, you know what I mean? So that's an amazing story. It's a reason why you're up here right now and that you're telling that story. So obviously someone needed to hear it.
Yes, but back to the question. Yes, I am ready. I mean, my heart. I have no bit. I try to practice my spiritual health, my emotional health, my mental health, financial health, and physical health. And my heart is not in a bitter place. I'm in a better place, but not a bitter place. Some people emerge through trials and traumas in a bitter place, but I think I've emerged into a better place. And so I think without a root of bitterness, my heart is open to and being receptive to love. So yes, ready to go. Yeah.
Wow. So what are some I'm sorry, you just have me, because I'm just sitting here thinking like, I need to get that checked. I need to get this. So my brain, and I'm multitasking, and my brain is just going a mile a minute right now. Okay. So what are some of your preferences that you look for in a mate?
Number one, black woman. I don't care what complexion. Black woman. I love black women. I love black women. I love black women. I mean, from your complexion down to black as midnight, that just look like a little hole in the wall. I mean, just whatever range. I mean, I just love black women. Tall, short, doesn't make any difference. I believe she's a grown woman. Maturity. A woman of faith, a woman of substance, a woman that can be, classy, and a woman that can be down to earth. And so it's just a wide range. She's not bourgeois, but she's not hood, but I think it's that woman that we can have converse about anything.
Okay. All right.
We can have deep conversations. We can have shallow conversations. Because I mean, one of the things I try to pride myself in being a profound thinker. I try to look at it from a well-rounded perspective. So I like someone who can further the conversation. Other, well, yeah, you're right. That's it. I want a little substantive stuff to that. So that's what I'm looking for.
Okay, well, Kiki has another question. I don't know. Is this Kiki? She would like to know, what do you like to do for fun? Okay.
Oh, it depends on the season. This Sunday I wanted to go hear Will Downing so bad. I'm a big Will Downing fan. Love Will Downing. So I go to concerts, jazz concerts, easy listening music concerts, cultural events. In the summertime, you might catch me at King's Dominion. Just like this past summer, I went to King's Dominion. You know, I love to ride roller coasters. You know, different cultural events. Maybe ballets or symphonies. Just a Renaissance. Try to be a Renaissance man, and so my tastes vary. You know, movie theater. You know, so I'm not always with my head in a book, but I'm not always watching TV either. So it's kind of like trying to live a balanced life per se, and the things I like to do. Plus, I like to shop. I like to shop as well. You know, that's me.
What do you like to shop for?
I'm not more into hip hop fashion. I'm more so. I like suits. I like suits. I mean, I'm not Demetrius. I'm ready to love. I'm not Demetrius. That's not me. But I like a well hanging suit. I like a well hanging suit. I like a well hanging suit. I like dress shoes. What have you? You know, and like that. You know, I'm not prodigal nor am I frugal. I try to be balanced. Once again, you know, if I can't buy it today, you know, I learned delayed gratification. So. Shoes, suits, you know, shirts with French cuffs. You know, I like bow ties. I love tying bow tie. My bow tie. I love tying a bow tie. You know, I can't stand a pre-tied bow tie. You know, to me, it's like a little boy wearing a clip-on tie. That's not me. You know, I like tying my bow tie, what have you. So it's just me. That's what I like to do and what I like to buy.
Okay, Ebony the Explorer says, what do you like to do for friends? Okay, what do you like to do to romance a woman?
Oh, the romance woman. Now, once again, take her to a nice, wonderful concert of a person. I went a couple of months ago to the Layla Hathaway concert in Portsmouth, Virginia. You know, Layla Hathaway and Robert Glasper. Nice, you know, reservation dinner. You know, we would go to a nice, you know, upscale restaurant to go to. You know, to order something that you just can't cook at home. You know, I don't go to a restaurant just to eat a hamburger and hot dog. I can do that at home. You know, I can cook that at home, what have you. But, you know, do something like that. My goal is to, I'm working on my passport to go out of the country, travel out of the country. You know, just have a, you know, one-on-one. We can go England, we can go to Egypt, we can go from England to Egypt and all points in between, things like that. So, you know, and of course, you know, just making her feel like I'm the best thing that ever happened to her and she's the best thing that ever happened to me. You know, making her feel like she's number one priority.
Right. You guys, I love you guys in the chat. Let me just say this. You guys are asking all the questions that I was going to ask him, but since you asked him, we're going to give you the credit, okay? Because that was one of my questions. Miss Tina Robinson would like to know, do you have to, or does the lady have to live in Virginia? Are you willing to relocate?
Well, that's a good question. How far are we talking? Depends on depends on. You know, she can't be living in California. I'm living in Virginia. We, you know, it's 3,000 miles apart. But they say love has no distance. I don't know.
What are we talking? I get it. Shaw, like, I'm gonna keep it under. Yeah, LA too far.
Yeah. I mean, I did have a long distance relationship one time. I moved back to Virginia from Birmingham, Alabama. I was teaching in Alabama, and I was going with the young lady that was living in Virginia, and I was living in Birmingham. You know, I was in Central Standard Time, she was in Eastern Standard Time, and you know, and we held that relationship down pretty good for over a year. You know, so that was, say, from where I am to where I lived in, roughly about 750 miles. So if translate that, 11 and a half hours.
So did you drive, or were you catching flight? Like, were you on
I drove. I mean, you know, because if I'm flying, I'm on a flight schedule, you know. But I drove. Right. I mean, I don't mind driving. I don't. I love to drive.
I see. You like, I'm going to see my boo. 11 and a half hours later, you like, I'm going to see I'm going to take me some breaks. Here I come. All I need is some gas in the car. I don't know what gas prices nowadays.
Have car will travel. Car will travel.
With gas prices nowadays, you better off catching a flight.
You're right about that. You know, I mean, I'm not averse to flying, nothing like that. Not averse to trailway, railway, or train, or trailway, railway, or car. whatever method, like Olita Album said, you can reach me by caravan, cross the desert like an Arab man. So I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. So that's just me. However, whatever way you want to do it,
You're like, let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, oh wow. SJ would like to know, how did you meet the young lady you were dating in Virginia while in Alabama?
Actually, we knew each other before we dated. We had a mutual friend. That's almost seemed like the common story, right? But yeah, we had a mutual friend, and I met her through her. And that's how we met each other. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Sean. So how can the people find you? How can they get in contact with you?
Well, email or IG or Facebook. Email with Sean.Stokes@gmail.com, SHAUN, because there are many different ways to spell Sean, but SHAUN.STOKES@gmail.com, or my IG is SANDRES 1906. That's my IG. So, or I'm also on Twitter. I think that's Sean Stokes 1906 1973 1906. So those are the three ways you can reach me.
Okay. And I know sometimes you are in the chat on YouTube. What is your handle on YouTube, just in case they're like, wait a minute?
Yeah, well, sometimes you might care if I don't switch to my birth name. You might find me at Profound Thinking. And Profound Thinking. That's my handle on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Sean. Well, do you have anything else for me before we depart from each other?
Well, I thank you so much for the platform, Sabrina. I appreciate it. And I just want to say this to you. And as I was thinking about it before you went live, that I admire what you did in your season. Many women would have stayed and accommodated, made themselves accommodating to what they did, to that scenario, instead of just walking away and choosing themselves. And I really admire that way. I'm not just saying that because I'm in your face, but I'm saying that because that's coming from a true place, an authentic place, that you chose yourself. And that's the number one thing to do. Never lose yourself into somebody that you don't choose yourself first.
Yeah,
so
right.
that really, you're welcome. That really spoke volumes to me.
Oh, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. That means a lot.
You're very much welcome.
Thank you. All right, Sean. Well, hopefully you will stick around and stay in the chat. Hopefully we'll get some more people coming up, and hopefully, I don't know, your soulmate might pop on the screen while you're watching tonight. You never know.
Never know what can happen. Irony is a strange bedfellow sometimes, so I don't know. You never know.
That's right. All right.
Rainy Friday night.
It's Friday night, and to let you guys know, we have about 15 minutes left because the show does end at 10 o'clock. So it's only an hour show. So if you want, guys, that StreamYard link is in the comment section. It is up top. So definitely click that link if you want to join myself. If you are interested in hooking up and having a love connection, or even just becoming friends with Sean, definitely hit him on his socials. And if you need to watch the replay to get his socials, definitely do that too. Thank you so much, Sean. I hope you have a great night. Thank you for joining me tonight.
Thank you. Now look, now I'm going to impose. If Tyrone doesn't show up one in the night, I could pinch hit. I could pitch hit if you want me to.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll keep that in my mind for future. Absolutely.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, Sean, I'll see you later.
All right, later. See you. Thank you.
Yeah, bye-bye. Oh, Sean was so cool. So if you guys want to reach out to Sean, definitely hit him up on his social. He seems like he's such an amazing man. Absolutely. All right, guys. So just to let you know, I know prior to let me see. So okay, I didn't know if he knew how to exit out or not. So yeah, look at it. Oh my God. You said Trey Mac 26 said, interesting. What's the turnover rate looks like so far? I hope people are taking this serious. I'm hoping that they're taking this serious too, Trey Mac. Yeah. Sean would be a great co-host. Yeah, I do. I like his personality. He seems really, really cool. Hey, Sadorables. So I'm not going to go to that past question. I am going to move forward just because we have someone in the chat that I just feel like that this is an adult show. And but just to let you guys know and to ask you guys, are you guys on dating sites? Do you use dating sites? And if so, which dating site do you use, and do you feel like that it is a good dating site? So I'm going to wait for the answers to pop in there. Prior to that, or before that, let's do this. So just to let you guys know that we have 10, or not we, but I have 10 of the top 10, or I don't know, and it's not even 10, y'all. I looked at it, it's only 9. I don't know where the number 10 is, but top10.com does have the 10 best dating sites. I want to say 9 best dating sites. The most popular is Zoosk. Number 2 is Match.com. Number 3 is Elite Singles. Number 4 is Our Time. Number 5 is Black People Meet. Number 6 is Be Naughty. Number 7 is Stir. Number 8 is Gay Strice. And number 9 is Mature Dating. So just to let you guys know that if you are interested in any or doing online dating, that if you go to top10.com, you can go to any of these sites. And just to let you know that they do have some reviews, like they say Zoosk is outstanding, 9.6, Match is 9.5, Elite Singles is 9.3, and that is the top 3. So this is the top 9 here. If you are interested in doing dating sites or dating apps. Hold on, let me see what Miss V had to say. I'm booed up. We met in the grocery store, but I hear Bumble is valid. You know what? They didn't have Bumble on there. That is crazy. That's crazy. My goodness. But just to let you guys know, we do have about 11 minutes that's left. If you want to come on the screen, if you want to share your dating story, if you want to give any dating advice, if you just want to come up here just to say, hey, what's up? I'm here for Sean. I saw Sean and I want to shoot my shot with Sean. You could do that. If you want to join me on the screen, definitely go into the comment section. Click that StreamYard link at the very, very top. Hey, Raymel, how are you? There's Profound Thinking. That is Sean that just joined. So if you want to, you can connect with him right now in the chat. All right. And shout out to Raymel. Raymel is a bona fide soulmate. As you can see, she is one of my bona fide soulmates within my membership program. You can join the membership program here on YouTube with me. Yeah. Dollface Couture says Zeus is yuck. Really? Why do you say that? Have you used it? Oh my gosh. Why is Zeus yuck? Anyway, we have about 10 minutes left. Let me go ahead and get to this question. I'm not going to ask the other question. But the next question I do have for you guys prior to we getting ready to leave and end this episode. In dating, do you expect the man to pay when you guys go out to dinner? In dating, do you women expect the man to pay on the date when you guys are dating? Now, let me give you my little story that I had. I've said it before. I don't know if you guys, because I know it's 100 of you guys here. As a matter of fact, if you have not given the thumbs up, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, we would love to have you here on our soulmate community. So I was single. I've been single for about 3 years now. I was single for a year prior to me actually going on Ready to Love. So within that year, I only went on one date. One date. It was someone I knew. We had been talking, like we had been messaging each other back and forth. And he was like, I would love to take you out to eat. And I was like, okay. I was like, you know, the conversation was good. And mind you, this is somebody that I knew from a long time ago, from high school, like junior high school. Like I've known him for a very, very long time. So I was like, okay, this was before I was on the show or anything. We went out to eat. At the end of dinner, he said, it was the end of lunch. He said, so how are we going to pay? It was our very first date. I was like, I told him, I was like, I don't understand the question. And you guys know I'm pretty bright. I'm not the sharpest knife, you know, I'm not the brightest star in the sky, you know. Sometimes I do have, you know, my moments, you know, and stuff flies over my head. I get it. But he was like, so how do you want to pay? I was like, you talking about for this meal? I was like, you talking about the food that we just ate together on this date, this meeting that you invited me to? He was like, yeah. He was like, you could pay and I can cash app you, or I can pay and I can cash app, or you can cash app me. I was like, what? I was like, I'm so confused right now. I was like, you do realize that you asked me out to lunch? He was like, yeah, but I thought we was just going out as friends. And I'm thinking to myself, I know I've known you since high school, but we like two grown adults. Like, you said I would like to take you to I would like to meet you and take you to lunch. You obviously aren't. I took myself to lunch. Okay. I take myself to lunch all the time. Okay. I didn't need to be with you to take myself out to lunch. You know, like it was just so awkward. It was so weird. I was in a really weird position. I didn't know how to feel. That was the first time that had anything like that had ever happened to me. And I was kind of taken aback by it. Like it really made me feel a type of way. So I said, let me ask you something. Why did you ask me out, but you're expecting us to go Dutch? I said, I didn't think it was that kind of meeting. He was like, well, you know, and I said, like, are you good? I was like, are you having hard time? Like, what's going on? He was like, well, you know, like I got some things going on. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you know, work ain't really been that good. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like, you know, I just thought like we was just going to like hook up, you know, as friends, and we just like, you know, break bread and stuff together. I was like, well, for one, I have enough friends. I have enough male friends. I'm good on the friends department. Like, yeah, I'm good. And I said, but if it's that bad and, you know, and you're really not like financially, I just pretty much was like, look, if you can't even pay for my meal, like for real, you don't need to be dating. You don't need to be dating. Don't date. You need to be at home trying to figure out like what your next move needs to be. You don't need to be out here trying to date. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't know. You can't do that. Okay. I don't know everything. Okay. But you can't do that. Okay. So I asked him, I said, well, are you good? I said, because, you know, I get it. And I said, if you need me to pay for your meal, I was like, you good? I was like, because I can help you since we friends and everything. I was like, you need some help? Yeah, I can help you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I ain't all that. I don't got it like that. But like, dang. He was like, no, you know what I'm saying? I just thought that, you know, like you would just pay for your, and I just was like, wow, I couldn't believe it. And, you know, he and I, we did have a phone conversation after that. We did talk about it. It was through text. And, you know, he was like, Dag, you know, that was real disrespectful. He was like, I can't believe because he was like, you know, I would like to see you again. I said, unfortunately, you're not going to see me again. And I was like, I think that you don't need to be dating. I said, I thought that was kind of disrespectful. Like I feel like you gaslit me. Like you was kind of leading me on. I didn't appreciate that. Like you could have, don't be texting me and messaging me and making me feel like you trying to, you know, like really, you know, like date me. And anyway, he got mad. He got mad at me. He said that I was real disrespectful for me to act like that and to feel like that, and that I shouldn't have that. He said, because he was like, friends supposed to look out for friends, and I should have understood him better. And yeah, and it's funny because even after that, he's like tried to like, I don't know, it was just weird. So what was the, because it's almost so yes, the question is when dating, especially in the beginning, like when you're going out and you're dating someone, women, do you expect the man to pay? And men, do you feel like you should pay, or do you feel like it should be half and half? Do you feel like, you know, y'all should go back and forth? Like what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. All right, so I do have someone waiting backstage. I was going to get to the comment section, but I do have someone waiting. Okay, they just exit out. Woo child, the ghetto priorities. He should have taken care of his business first. Yes. But the first one that would want, I'm not sure. If I was going to cash app you, then he could have paid for the food. Now, some of them try to flip it as an equality thing, or I don't want a woman to date me for my money. Like I wasn't trying to date him. Like, you know, like I hope he doesn't think like I was trying to date him for his money. I just kind of weird. Like I've never dated anybody like for the, I've even asked a guy out. I asked a guy out before I was like, yo. And that's one thing that I've always done in my life. Not always, within like the past 5 to 7 years. Like my last couple of situationships or relationships or whatever, I approached them. I pursued them. When I went on Ready to Love, I said to myself, I was like, yes, don't do that no more. Let the man court you. Let the man pursue you. Let me tell you something. Even right now on my phone, there are guys that I have let them know, because I said to myself, if I'm not going to pursue them and they're going to pursue me, I still need to place myself in a position to let them know that I am available to date. So I have done that. Let myself know. And they're like, dang, yeah, like they show me interest. Like, I'm trying to hook up with you, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, okay, we can talk. You know, we talking, and I'm letting them know pretty much in my conversation, I'm interested. They don't text me, they don't call me. And then it's like 3 days later, they like, what's up? How you been doing? Good morning, beautiful. FYI, I just want to put this out here, guys. Good morning, beautiful. You texting me good morning, beautiful every morning. It might text me once out of the day. Just because you text me good morning, beautiful every morning does not mean we dating. It does not, it's not going to keep my interest. As a matter of fact, it's a turn off, just to let you know. And I'm pretty sure most women feel like that too. Like the good morning beautifuls, it'll go, but so far you got like maybe 3 days, maybe 4 days of good morning beautifuls. If you can't show me nothing more than the good morning beautiful text in the morning, for the most part, I'm going to cut you off. I'm going to X you out. You are just not an option anymore. Yeah, somebody's going to replace you at that point. Okay, so just to let you know. Oh my God, it's 10 o'clock. Exactly, KP, manhood. You said block and delete, block. April says, yes, I do expect the man to pay. But y'all weren't friends? No, we weren't friends. It was someone I knew from my childhood, and they found me on Instagram and DM'd me, and we swapped numbers. And yeah, so like we weren't friends. Like we weren't friends. We were someone that, just because I knew him from 20 years ago doesn't mean like we friends now. Like friends? No, we weren't friends at that time. So yes, the only one says yes, she does expect the man to pay when in dating. Let me see, hold on. Just me, the black man I've dated, always paid. White guys have no issues with splitting the bill. I'm in England. Wonder what your experience, your part of the world is. Of course, or if she isn't their dream girl, they won't even dare ask to split the bill. Sabrina, how was the conversation prior to the date? Did he allude to financial instability? No, we didn't talk about it. Old school, no cash app. Half and half is cool, but then we just friends. Don't ask me out. I expect him to pay. I make more money, but last few dates he paid with no issues, no questions. Now it's different. If you guys have been together in a relationship 6 months, a year, you know, like when I get into a relationship, sometimes I do pay. Like I don't expect my man to always pay. Like I'd be like, babe, I'm gonna take you out this weekend, you know, like, but we're like together, we're in a relationship, you know what I mean? And I do pay, and sometimes I'll do little special things because I'm a hopeless romantic. Like I'm very, very romantic, and I would never ask my man something that I wouldn't do. So if I expect like a picnic and prosecco with some charcuterie board stuff and some roses and some, trust me, you're gonna get that back too. You know what I mean? Like I have no problems with romancing my man, and you know, and stepping up to the plate. Good morning, beautiful is for the streets. I need some combo after the good morning part. Exactly. Like you can't just text me good morning and then I don't hear from you like at all. Like good morning, beautiful is like you're doing what 5 other people might be doing. I'm not saying right now because right now my phone is real dry. I've had a couple, but I don't even, like, it's just to the point now where I even text like during the day, like, hey, how was your day? You know, just to like let them know, like, I want more. Like, I'm like, I don't want to seem, you know, but like give them a sign, like, hey, how was your day? Like, maybe I might want you to text me, how was my day? Like tomorrow. Okay. No, I don't know what's going on with these men nowadays. Like, what's going on? No, because good morning, beautiful isn't even personalized, right? They probably have it to where it's like, you know, like how all the women, it's like a text thread. It's like 20 people, and they're like, good morning, beautiful. And they're like, send. And it's like, good morning, beautiful, good morning, beautiful, good morning, beautiful, good morning, beautiful, good morning, beautiful. That's when you text me, good morning, beautiful, that's what I think about. I think that it's a mass text, and I was just one of the people that got that text. I could be wrong. I'm not saying that is the case, but that's how I think about it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yep, that good morning, beautiful is the template of lame game. Oh my God, true indeed, SJ. Yes, my God. What kind of grown man doesn't have money for a date? Maybe date intentionally so you don't spread your wallet thin. Yeah, right. A chichuri, you know, the thing with the meat and the cheese. I can't think of. Yeah, mass text, lazy dating. That's what I call it. To me too. Oh, the messages. Chichuri. I can't say it. I can't say it. Like Corey, copy and paste. Oh my God. So funny because good morning, beautiful is almost immature. Like, oh my God. Like, it's to the point where charcuterie. Charcuterie. Okay, you guys know I didn't come to this country knowing English, so sometimes it's hard for me to pronounce words. Anyway, it is 10:05, guys. Shark. What? It is 10:05. I love you. We're going to end on that note. I love you so much, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on Single Soulmates. Thank you for Sean. If you guys are interested in shooting your shot with Sean, definitely hit him up on his social. I love you guys in the chat. I love you. Thank you, everybody that tuned in for Single Soulmates. And FYI, I didn't want to go back to the original question, which was, when is too soon to be? Because we had little Miss Adorables in the chat. I need to tell her, when mommy is on Single Soulmates, you can't get on. Like, can mommy have some mommy time? Okay. I even had my wine. Okay. She was like, hey, y'all. Once I saw Adorables in the chat, I was like, damn, we got to reroute and detour to another question. I I gotta tell her don't come on here when I'm doing single soulmates. This is adult time. This is mommy time. Sorry about the paint, guys. You guys know I'm working on my house. Anyway, if you have not hit that thumbs up, hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, definitely make sure you subscribe. Yeah, other than that, if you're watching the replay, comment down below and let me know, do you feel like that a guy should pay when you guys go out, if it's within the first couple of months of dating, or even if it's just the first date? Let me know down below in the comment section. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Next Friday, I'll be here. Single Soulmates at 9 p.m.